All right, let's talk about our best bets in the Premier League now. BJ, we'll start with you.
Yeah, I like Bournemouth, Leicester under 2.5 goals at plus 105. I really don't think this total should be sitting at plus money. Bournemouth against non-Big Six sides have created little over 2 expected goals on the season. Their matches against non-Big Six sides are only averaging 1.9 expected goals. They've created the fewest scoring chances in the Premier League. Leicester has created the second fewest in the Premier League. They've only created 3 on the season, and their matches against non-Big Six sides are only averaging 2.1 expected goals. Leicester is a big-time candidate for some unders here. Their matches have had 36 goals off of 20.3 expected. It's been a mixture of really bad goalkeeping and James Maddison just making a ton of shots from outside the box, which really isn't that sustainable. Bournemouth's going to sit in a low block, and I really have question marks if Leicester's going to really be able to actually break down that low block that's actually been pretty good defensively. So under 2.5 goals at plus 105 for me.
My best bet is Everton. They're plus 275. And a quick reminder, you can follow our best bets and our underdogs in the Action Network app. The username is Wondergoal Podcast. I like Everton because they're good. And I've been trying to tell you guys this for a long time, that Frank Lampard revolution, just like the Bruno Lage revolution that I called, it's going well. Everton are on a 7-match unbeaten streak. They haven't allowed more than a goal since their game against Aston Villa. That was the second game of the year. That is also the last time they lost a match. The United defense is the big key here. 16th in non-penalty expected goals allowed, 16th in shots per 90, and 12th in big scoring chances. And we've seen time and time again with this team and their personnel, they just can't break down teams that are going to sit back and do what Manchester United wants to do to them, which is absorb and counter. Frank Lampard and his Toffees, they keep running up the table, man. Man City's next. Look out. Here they come. Anthony, you're a real sicko for this one. What's your favorite bet?
Brighton, draw no bet, plus 102 at home against Tottenham Hotspur. Look, I have said on this podcast for the last month now that I feel like Spurs are regressing a bit. And I think now without Dejan Kulusevski, you're starting to see the problem that they have. First of all, Brighton will have no problems with the De Zerbi system. They play well under pressure, but they're not even going to be pressed in this match. Spurs pressing indicators are pretty mediocre as well. They don't press from the front. They don't do a ton of successful team pressing. And that means Brighton will have plenty of the ball. They'll be able to play through Spurs a little bit. They should actually control the flow of this match. And it's going to be heavily reliant on Spurs to create in transition, which they're comfortable doing. But without Kulusevski, they really lack the playmaking ability. And I think that's a major concern here on the road. I like Brighton. Draw no bet at home.